Hey, what's going on YouTube channel? How y'all doing today? It's Taurus down to go hard, go home. Uh, kind of a somber day today, y'all. Got racially attacked. Somebody racially slurred me, and I'm gonna address that today here on the channel because I'm not gonna tolerate that kind of stuff. If y'all would, y'all hit the subscribe button for me. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm just saying, but I'm gonna address this comment and y'all hit the subscribe button for me. Like I said, I'm never gonna ask for money, none of that other stuff. It's just I'm a little perturbed right now, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one out. I'm not gonna ask for money, cash apps, all that stuff, everything I say before. But y'all hit the subscribe button for me, and let me go ahead and get through with this one because just a small dose. But I'm not gonna tolerate uh, racial slurs. I'm not gonna do it. So without further ado, I got my blunt. I had to get one for this. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this. Okay, a game of trolls left a comment on my video about Pookie explains black men's problem with black women. Okay, he starts off by saying, when you said hypermasculinity is being a thug, the coon in you came all the way out. The coon, huh? It has nothing to do with being a thug. If you play violent sports, football, boxing, mixed martial arts, that's hypermasculinity. No, it's not. No, it's not. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Football, mixed martial arts, boxing, it's not hypermasculinity. That's just a sport. The hypermasculine thing comes from not even doing this kind of stuff and being just always trying to prove you a man. But you don't even do any of this kind of shit. See, that's what I'm trying to say. If you work blue collar jobs, construction, sewer work, that's not hypermasculine. It is not. Just because you work a blue collar job like a construction worker or a sewer or something, that's not hypermasculine. You got women doing those jobs, so how the fuck is that hypermasculine? You got women in some of those jobs, so how is it hypermasculine? No, I'm not a coon. You are an idiot. You say it's ghetto to have to prove yourself with receipts of women. Yes, the fuck is ghetto. Anytime you got to keep proving yourself to somebody, you're doing some ghetto ass shit. Austin Dunham does. I don't give a fuck who Austin Dunham is. Am I him? No. If you want somebody to prove themselves, go to Austin Dunham's channel. And I'm not gonna do that to you. You're a fucking nobody who's somewhere calling people coons. And if you're black, and I'm pretty sure you are, because you're upset about me saying stuff about being ghetto and stuff. You even more wrong. That's what we got left in these days and times. This is 2022. Black people calling people coon, acting like doggone Samuel L. Jackson and Django Unchained. That's what we got now. That's what it is. Cause that's what you sound like to me, Samuel L. Jackson and Django. You say you could tell he's a low value of hood, yet he lives in the PG Monk. I don't care where he lives at. That's the richest black community in America. I don't care where you live at. You got enough money to go live over there, but you still saying the junk that sound like you live in the hood. So it don't matter where you live at because you didn't grow. Don't come to me with this low class junk. And I am going to report this person right here on this video for calling me a coon. Everything with you goes back to him being ghetto, low value, or a pookie because you can't fathom a black man of high class. What are you talking about? You can't fathom any black man who's not a thug getting black women. How do you figure? What are you talking about? I didn't say any of that junk in that video. You can't fathom black women being high class or a suburban society of black people. Dude, I live in that. I don't understand what you're talking about. No, you're just mad because what I said was right, and you can't attack what I'm saying. You haven't attacked anything that I'm saying. You're telling me I attacked this dude. You spent very little time attacking his points. I went over every last one of his points and explained why I didn't think it was right. And oh, by the way, I got another comment from somebody else that left on that video that we're going to be reviewing here in a few minutes and told me I'm absolutely right. Married to a Dominican. No. Which is ironic because everything about you is you says bum. Okay, well if you think I'm a bum, get the fuck off my channel. You don't have to be here. And you think that I can't see class outside of the black community? Your dumb ass can't see black class outside of the black community. When I was talking about different classes, I'm talking about you got Hispanic cultures, you got Asian cultures, the same thing that dude was talking about in that video. Except that I've actually lived in those cultures and I understand those people. He doesn't. I attacked all his point. You just can't comprehend what was said. And also, I will be reporting you for using the word coon. And let me go ahead and send him that reply. And let me go ahead and report this person. Because I'm not going to doggone accept that. So I'm going to go ahead and tell, hey, look, you can say what you want. You can come on my channel, you can say what you want. But you're not going to racially slur me. You're not going to racially slur me. And you're not going to doggone smack talk me. Unwanted commercials, pornography, child abuse, hate speech, or graphic violence. Hate speech. Harassment or bullying. I can't say that. You gotta pick one. Hate speech. Let me see if there's anything I can. I wonder if I could add some more. And that is gonna yeah. When they go and check that out, they will see the comment that he left, and they're gonna see my reply. So I see they removed the comment already and started investigating it because it's going to doggone yeah. No, community guidelines. Don't come on here, guys. Don't come on here calling me coon and jump. I ain't no coon. I ain't no coon. And just because you don't understand certain things outside of our black culture, and I do, that doesn't make you better than me. And you ain't gonna talk trash to me like that. So you see I reported, and doggone had to do what I said now. So we got another person that left another comment on this video, right? And this is the Game of Trolls guy. It's the same guy. So he's saying, I guess after he said that, he came back and wrote some more shit. This conversation is nuanced and over your head, plus the self-hater in you is showing. What self-hater, guy? You start off being disingenuous. How? You claim there's hardly any black women at the top. Yet you claim Latin women are there. See, here's the problem, guy. This is what you don't fucking get. When you don't look at the numbers in America. You got 13% of the doggone population of America is black people. The number for Hispanics is way bigger. And white people is like almost 60 something, 70, 50%. You know what I'm saying? You got a higher number of people. That's why you got a higher number of them and other stuff. You see what I'm saying? If you could get that part, then you would understand what I'm saying. But you're not doing any doggone research or trying to understand what's going on. You're just trying to attack somebody because you don't understand what you're doing. Black women are more educated and make more money than Latin women, so how is that possible? These are facts, not opinions. White and Asian women are at the top. Latin women are nowhere near it. Latin women are at a higher position than black women because there's more of them. There's more of them in those other type positions just because there's more of them in the country. And if you don't think that there's more Hispanics in this country than black people, you must got a problem. You must not be looking around you. You must not be looking around you. I'm being serious here. See, that's the thing about my channel. I'm serious about what I'm doing. But this is these red pill guys and the game guys. They not serious. They just on here saying some junk and name calling. Guess all they got because they're still in high school. The arguments of how Latin and black people interact is an exercise in futility because it's just two opinions. Your experience is no better, nor do they invalidate his. It's all anecdotal, so it's moot. Okay, you want to try to go ahead and say that, but that's fine. You don't have to look at my opinion. You obviously value it some because you're writing doggone books on my thing. Then you end it on a contradiction where I just mentioned black people and Latin people being the The core, he was talking as friends. When it comes to dating, he was right when he stated most people aren't dating outside the race. You agreed and contradicted yourself by saying, "Oh, most of the time, men I know in the military are married to Latinas." That was the truth. That was just an opinion. See, now before it's moot because it's my opinion, but that's just an opinion, just what I saw. I saw a lot of that in the military. So what? Well, one, that's more anecdotal evidence. Two, military women aren't the average man and have benefits that make marriage attractive to them for all women. Yes, that's true. I can agree with that too. So what does that have to do with anything about there being more people being married to Latinas in there? That has nothing to do with that. And you weren't in there. You weren't in there, so what the fuck are you even talking about? What are you talking about? Because you wasn't in there. Else you would have saw that shit too. Most guys that have been in the military have seen that. Black guys that have been in the military have seen that. You wasn't there, so why you... See, you the one hating. You're hating because I'm giving my doggone experience, but you don't like my experience. So you want to talk about it. I talked about old boy's experience and I talked about mine. I didn't say his was wrong. I'm just saying I don't know what he's talking about. Maybe he hadn't seen this part. You just wanted to argue because it defeats the black men go date Latinas argument. Reality is you admitted Latinas aren't checking for black men in high numbers. I said that shit. I didn't stutter and I didn't go back on anything. I said I don't know what he's talking about because the dude was saying, "Oh, black guys, Latinas just like," I'm like, "Well, hell no, they usually be checking for somebody in their own race." That's the truth. You just said the same thing. What do you mean it's going against my name? This dude is a troll. You got problems. That's why I just went on here and see, this type of junk right here. But this is the problem with your game and red pill guys, y'all. The ones that are paying attention to what's going on right now. They have to attack you racially or start saying crazy junk because they have no experience about what they're talking about. Let me see if I can find those boys. Yeah. Let me go down here and get some positivity in this, okay? Guy comes up to me, "Hey, nice, bro. I'm 44 from Queens, New York, married to a Dominican for 11 years. This is the other video, the same one this other guy was just talking about. I got this comment on it. And I totally agree with your whole analysis. Homie doesn't speak for any of New York." Oh, so one of his fellow New Yorkers is tossing his ass under the bus too. I must have been so wrong. He clearly hasn't even been to a Dominican baby shower. I don't think he's been around none of these people. From what he was saying, he may have got one or two friends that living in their culture and understanding their culture like you have for the last 11 years. He's not done that. But see, that's what they have to do. They got to come at you racially because they haven't really experienced the things that shit was hurtful, y'all. It was a bad thing. Hey, somebody else talking about the same guy. This dude is a weirdo. Black women are dope. You just can't let them talk to each other because they only transfer idiocy between them. Okay, that's kind of a little bit of the truth. But that's not really just black women. That's women in general. Women in general, if you let them get together and talk too long, they'll come up with something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Guys can probably do it too, but especially women with relationships, they usually tend to get that one waiting to exhale chick in there, and then she starts talking crazy. Here's another comment. Well, I was talking about Lucario and them, and I guess I'm starting to be right. There's some of these other guys that come. These dudes are the definition of snake oil salesmen. That's exactly the same way I feel about them. Strictly in the business to teach dudes how to pander to women instead of establishing yourself as a man and attracting a woman that wants to work with and for you. Guaranteed the women they are coaching you to go after won't hesitate to flirt or shoot her shot at those bad boys or simply men they want to pursue. And this is the truth. And I say, the guys that watch that channel, they're going to get that. They're, in the long run, they'll turn away from that shit. But I'm gonna get out of here. That's enough on this one. I want to just address that and hey, look, y'all. Anybody can come on my channel and say what they want to say, but you're gonna say it in a decent way, and you're not gonna racially slur me, and you're not gonna racially slur anybody that might be commenting on my thread. If you do, I will block you, well, or I'll report you. I won't block you. I'll report you because that's what I did. He can come back on, but he just can't do that. That's hate speech. You don't call nobody coon and say junk like that. Especially not the other black people. I'm not going to tolerate that. If I see two black people on here doing that mess, I'm going to get you out of here. We got bigger fish to fry in America than calling each other coon. And they ain't going to be tolerated on this channel. I'm about all races. I'm about all cultures. And as we talk through this dating thing, we're going to talk to all races and all cultures. But there will not be any racism. There will not be any racial slurs and no junk like that. I think I made my point today. I hope I did. If I made my point, y'all drop the comments. Y'all let me know. Y'all hit subscribe. Y'all hit like. Thank y'all very much for that. Never going to ask you for money. Never going to ask you for cash apps. Never going to ask you for donation. None of that type of thing. But I am going to ask you to come on here and act with human decency. No more coon calling, please. It's been Taurus Downey. Y'all go hard or go home.